Good Monday, One Nation Tribal Alliance. My name is Greg, the administrator for One Nation Tribal Alliance. Today, I want to talk to you all about, you know, I guess one of the things that I have been really thinking about and really wondering how to approach this one basic thing that a lot of the elders have been talking about, and I have been you know, trying to get a clear picture of what they are trying to tell me about this one statement. But I will do my best to explain to y'all what they're trying to say, because um, when I say my elders, I say I got four different elders that I consult with. Navajo man who lives in Narbona Pass, way up in the mountains, and then I have a Acoma elder that I talk to, and of course my Zuni elder, and I also have Hopi elder that I talk to. And I don't like to give out their names because they're older people and they live in peacefully, and I just like to use them, and you know, just not because of who they are, what they are. I just like to keep their privacy. So um, I guess the thing that they all talk about is a statement that I basically had interpreted it in a way that, I will make it easy for y'all. And that is that spiritual ways will be misused, and misused by whom? I said, well, it's going to be misused by the people who have spiritual powers. And it's not because of what they have, it's because it's going to be misused for their own selfishness. Well, that takes a big bite. Spiritual ways will be misused, and will be misused by their people who have spiritual powers for their own selfishness. And I got to thinking about that. And, you know, I asked them, I said, what do you mean by misuse? I said, well, things are going to change as time goes on, which it has changed. And one of the things that I really, really, you know, try to push is you know, as healers, we have to keep our vibration up. We have to keep our energy up. We have to keep motivated to be positive, to keep up that 432 hertz of the miracle tone up, because that miracle tone, and the 432 hertz is on your fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is your transformation chakra. That's where things start to change. That's where you start to change and everything. So I said, okay, well, spiritual powers will be misused by those who have spiritual powers. So I said, okay, what do you mean by that? And they said, well, what we mean by is that people are going to go out and start doing things that are beyond what they are called to do. And I said, okay. And they said, they added a second part to that. And that is that, you know, when they misuse their spiritual powers, they will not follow nature's rule. And I said, okay, let's go back and talk about that more. Okay, spiritual powers. will be misused. And I see it. I see a lot of people, you know, um, misusing it because, we are not supposed to misuse nature's power. Nature, you know, um, we're supposed to follow nature's law. And as a spiritual person, well, how do I follow nature's law? Well, again, we are heaven on earth. We are, you know, we are grounded on mother receiving the heavenly energy. And it doesn't matter what source you have. Your source is from above. And mother is who you're on right now, walking on. And they always say that, all these predictions of what's going to happen and what's going to transpire. Well, I cut out watching TV. I have not watched a live newscast. Now I may watch a rerun, but that's just because it just something might interest me to work. I might watch a rerun, but never a live television. I'm usually about 1 or 2 days behind on what's going on, but that's okay because it doesn't allow me to jump and start doing all kinds of crazy stuff because you know with the prophecy of what's going on, all these things. I talked about the tablets. I talked about a lot of the Hopi prophecy and all these prophecies that I have come about and everything. But I thought about it and I thought about it and I said, all these things are just you know said right now. Yes, it's happening, but you know if we follow nature's rule, we don't have to worry about anything. We live for today, and that's the thing about what the Hopis that I've been studying about do. They live for today. They don't worry about tomorrow because they're so isolated that they don't worry about tomorrow. They live for today. And a lot of places used to be that way. My tribe in Zuni, when I was growing up, we were self-sufficient. We were self-sufficient because we had all kinds of farming going on and we had all kinds of gardening going on and people stayed busy to where they didn't have time for anything other than to maintain their ranch or maintain their farm. We had some ranchers and we had some farmers, so people were constantly busy every day to where they didn't get involved in the outside world. And that's what we need to go back to. We need to stay busy at home and not worry about the outside, what's going on out there, you know. And, you know, we got all kinds of crazy things going on. I'm not even going to start on it because I don't even know if I'll tell the truth or not because I don't even know really what's going on. I hear little bits and pieces, but if you don't know it, don't say it. That's what I say. But to follow nature's rule, again, going back to following nature's rule, as a spiritual person, I'm talking about myself. I get up every morning and I'm outside talking to nature, mother, talking to the trees, talking to the squirrels, the chipmunks, the crows that come around. You know, I talk to them. I feel their energy. I keep my vibration up to where I can feel their energy. I can feel the trees. They talk to me, and I ground myself to mother. When I ground myself, and everything, that's how I start my day. And throughout the day, I remind myself of my prayers that I said this morning. I want to share the love, mercy, and peace that I receive. I received the love. I received mercy for forgiving what I had done wrong because I want to live a peaceful life that is guaranteed to me. And we all can do that. You know, feeding nature, the squirrels, the crows, the chip, whoever comes around, feed them peanuts, birds, whatever we got. Watermelons, crows love watermelon. And if we don't feed them, believe me, they come to the door and say, "Hey, where's our food?" Then we go out there, we throw a little bit out there for them, and they say, "Thank you." We know they're blessing us, an unspoken blessing, and that's okay. If we receive it, great. Nature's rule, again, we're here to take care of Mother Earth. So that's one of the rules that I try to do. You know, I mean, I do my best. That doesn't mean I'm the greatest. I make mistakes, but I can ask for forgiveness. I'll own up to my mistakes. So, you know, having spiritual power doesn't mean you can overpower anybody or you're mightier than somebody. It's just learning how to use your gifts, learning how to share your gifts. You know, One Nation Tribal Alliance is going to start sharing a lot of these things. And, you know, we will be doing that. You know, Miss Kim's going to get on and say, I want to give you free lessons to do 15-day meditation for free. Take advantage. Learn. Learn how to do meditation because the way she explains it, it starts with the body and comes back to the body. So it starts here and it ends here because we are controlling this avatar. Our spirit is in control. And like I always tell you, allow your spirit to control your body, not your body control your spirit because of our Holy Trinity, mind, body, soul. We got to take care of all three of them. Mind, because got to have a clear mind. We got to know our connection to where when we receive our connection, we know where it's coming from. Our body, because we're going to have to, when we receive it, it's going to have to transform through our body and then go out. We're like a battery, positive, negative. You know, all these things that we try to teach y'all. I just want to say that take advantage of our classes because it's here. We all need to learn. We all need to not panic. And meditation is one of the ways that we learn how to stay calm. Calm before the storm, as they say. Right now, people are probably panicking in Florida because there's a hurricane headed that way. But we only know a mother's going to arrive there. So what can you do? What can you say? You can't stop it. I haven't seen anybody try to stop a hurricane. So it is what it is. You just got to let it come and move on. And that's the way we should be. We should live for today. And start living a life of not worry. You know, all these prophecies, biblically, Notre Dame's, native prophecies and everything. You know, they all say the worst is yet to come. The worst is yet to come. Well, you know, I'm a firm believer of be careful what you ask for. You know, I don't say the worst is yet to come because I'm not worried about it. If it comes, it comes. You know, either I ride the wave or I get off the wave. You know, ride the boat or get out the boat. That's just plain and simple. You know, so don't worry about it. Get back to your survival mode. Go back into your animal cycle where you will learn how to survive. You know, I appreciate a lot of people telling or showing what they do on their spare time, like canning food, canning vegetables, making jelly, making all kinds of stuff. You know, that's great. We need to get back to that. You know, everybody everybody doesn't realize it, but if you look at it, like back in the day, when I say back in the day, I'm talking about before anything, all these frontier, anything came about. Everything was free. Everything was free. Food was free. Everything was free. Now you might do a little trading, but there was no money exchange. Everything was free. Why can't we go back to that? Why can't we grow our own food to where everything will be free? Back to the question. Those that have spiritual powers will misuse it. Let's let's not get to that point. If you have gifts, share. Share your gifts. Share your knowledge. Share your spiritual ways. Don't go into religion, but share your spiritual life and spiritual ways. Show it to people. That way, people will understand who you are, who you really are. You know, I just want to say that, you know, I'm here. If y'all need a little help. So thank you for your time and think about it. Let's get back to the nature's law. You know, mother don't require us to do much, but to take care of her trees, plants, animals. You know, let's go back to that. Let's go back to taking care of nature, as it says, you know, in the medicine wheel. Let's take care of our energy, you know, fire, energy. Let's take care of our air. Let's keep the air clean. I mean, the past week, my phone has a little app that has weather forecast on there, and throughout this whole week, the air quality has been moderate. I have not. Maybe 1 or 2 days I saw it, air quality being good. We don't even look at that, do we? We just go out there and breathe whatever's out there. Air quality, the water. You know, Japan is releasing all that nuclear out of their nuclear power plant into the ocean. Can I say it? Other than, you know, it's follow nature's rules. It's rise up our energy. Raise their vibration. We can help you raise your vibration. Let us know. We can help you raise your energy. Let us know. We can help you stay calm. Meditation. A free class is coming up. Take advantage, you know, so we can go back to nature's rule. Think about this. I love y'all. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And I will talk to y'all next time. Have a wonderful day. Okay?